Next story, ladies and gentlemen, one that's going to break a lot of hearts. African Americans should break all people's hearts. The reason why I say African Americans is because in America, we're already operating behind the eight ball when it comes to resources. Resources is not just money. Resources can be education. It can be knowledge of how the American capitalistic system works. It can be knowledge of how to manipulate the tax system. It can be knowledge of how to manipulate borrowing, loans, credits. It could be not having the connections to venture capital. We're behind the eight ball and all that shit, okay? And it infuriates people like me who's trying to get into film when I see this shit right here. Ladies and gentlemen, this man made a movie called 47 Ronin. That's the only thing his punk ass has ever made. So what's operating with him? A little bit of nepotism, probably some white privilege. Because I can tell you what I'm about to tell you Netflix did with him. They wouldn't have let black people do it. This man was charged by Netflix to make a TV series. He's a director, and he also has a movie production company. Normally, when it comes down to this stuff, they don't give you a check. They gave this man a check for $50 million and said, make us a TV show. Okay, fine. Let's say they do everybody like that, okay, fine. You know what this man came back and told them, Lex? This man came back and told them $50 million ain't enough, okay? I need 11 more million. You know what Netflix said? You would think they'd say hell to the no. No. They said, oh, sure, white guy. We just believe in you after making one hit movie. We'll give you 11 more million dollars. And guess what the hell he did with the money after he got it, Lex? I'm about to let you hear this clip from my man, John Campia. Shout out to him. He has a great podcast YouTube channel where he gives you the insider information on what's going on in Hollywood. This man took that money from Netflix, went out and bought like 50 Rolls Royces, 2 Lamborghinis, put some in the stock market and lost it, then took $3 million, put it in Dogecoin, and get this, made $27 million, and then blew that money. And the only reason Netflix even found out is because his wife divorced him and went and hired a forensic accountant who found where he had all the bodies buried because she wanted her fair share of half of everything. So Lex, take a listen to this piece of shit right here, man. This is boy, here we go, y'all. Sit back, get you some popcorn, because this is white privilege, nepotism at its pure finest.
Netflix handed director millions to make sci-fi series, but he squandered it on stocks, crypto, and flashy cars. Now, before we get into the details here, the way he got caught is also pretty funny. Apparently, if I understand the story correctly, his wife is divorcing him. And, when you go through a divorce, you have to split up the assets. Well, I guess she didn't believe how much money he said he had and what he did with it. So she hired what's called a forensic accountant. And what forensic accountants do is that they're accountants on steroids. They will go through all your financial history and they will find out what happened to that quarter that you found on the sidewalk 7 years ago. So his wife, soon to be ex-wife, if I understand the story right, hired a forensics accountant to go through his finances and discovered all this stuff. So let's get back over to the story here. I told you it was crazy. Okay. So it picks up with this. It's Carl Eric Rinsch. I hope I'm pronouncing it. I've only ever read his name. I've never spoken his name. So Rinsch, the director of 47 Ronin, took millions of dollars that Netflix gave him for his sci-fi series to play the stock and cryptocurrency markets, the New York Times reported. The 46-year-old director scored $61.2 million production deal from Netflix for a sci-fi series, The Times' John Carreyrou reported on Wednesday, citing a November 2018 term sheet. The Times reported that Netflix had sunk $44.3 million into Rinsch's show Conquest by March of 2020, but that Rinsch then told the streaming company that he needed more money or the production would cease. Netflix acceded to Rinsch's request and gave his production money. He gave his production company an additional $11 million. Okay, so it already starts off strange. He says, I need $44 million to make this show. Great, here's $44 million. 2 years pass. You don't get anything yet. And then he comes back and says, hey, yeah, I need another $11 million or we're never going to be able to fix this thing. Okay, now this is where it gets really strange. But that money wasn't all spent on producing the series. Rinsch instead used $10.5 million from Netflix's 2020 round of funding to play the stock market. The Times reported, citing court filings and financial documents from his divorce, and eventually lost $5.9 million in trading. Rinsch then pivoted to the crypto market, the Times reported, but he was luckier this time. He bought Dogecoin. Remember that? I had actually bought a little bit of Dogecoin at the time. Buying Dogecoin turned Rinsch $4 million into nearly $27 million. But of course, he didn't use that $27 million on the Netflix show. No. Rinsch then spent $8.7 million on fancy cars and designer goods, the Times reported, citing the findings from a forensic accountant hired by Rinsch's wife. Rinsch reported purchases included a Ferrari and 5 Rolls Royces.
Folks, when are we going to quit hearing this same old sad love song? White dudes saying whatever, getting whatever. Minorities, some women can't get no damn help. 60-some million dollars Netflix gave this guy to do a sci-fi series over 3 years in waiting, and now Netflix is not going to get shit out of it. They said that they're going to have a mediation with him and try to come to some terms. What the hell terms you going to come to if you ain't got the money? There's no debtor's prison. Only thing you can do is file a judgment against him. Now, he might be done in Hollywood, but someone who's desperate enough, who needs some help, he knows how to make a film, they probably will hire him. This is baloney. And you can't just blame him. You got to put some blame on Netflix too. Who is sitting around that's just saying this guy is worthy of damn near $60 million over the course of 3 years? Huh? Who's doing that? I'm voicing not only frustration for Black people trying to make it in the industry, and my sister Lex is one of them, but also all indie filmmakers who have great ideas and struggle trying to find funding. For $60 million, Netflix could have had probably 130 projects from indie filmmakers like myself. And out of 130 projects, you guarantee that 30 of them would have been good enough for you to make more than that money back. But no, you give this guy $60 million, he goes and blows it in the trading market, which, number one, that's dumb. He's obviously not smart with his money. Some of y'all know that I trade, and I've never had a losing streak because I have strict discipline of getting in and getting out. And in the stock market, if anyone ever tries to tell you that they never lose, they're lying. The way you mitigate your losses is you have strict discipline. You hold on to your losers for a short percentage, and you let your winners run as far as they can run till you see a pullback and you get out. He was fucking gambling with Netflix's money. Lex, just tell me something. This right here blows my mind. Just tell me something.
This is ridiculous, because let it have been somebody Black, it would have been breaking news all over. Black man scam Netflix. Like, this is absolutely ludicrous. Because first of all, Netflix, I need y'all to do better, because there's so many amazing content creators. But after the first 2 years, and I wouldn't have seen anything worth moving, I'm not giving you an additional nothing, because it don't take 2 years. What you thought you was? George R. Martin making Game of Thrones with CGI and dragons? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But when you have tons of money to just sprinkle like Salt Bay, it's not necessarily. And I don't even know what 47 Ronin is. And there's plenty of things that are out there by plenty of amazing directors, and I have not seen that. So that's not me just like, who is he? Because clearly he's somebody. I can't walk up into Netflix like, hey, cast me. And by the way, let me get $5 million and I'm about to write chop. They're going to look at me like, who is she? And what clear-cut coke from the 80s has she got her hands on? You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why he was able to do what he did. But see, this is what happens. You trust in the wrong people, and now y'all out a couple $1 million. Now the Netflix, that's grocery store money, but that's not the point. Y'all just took an L on a massive amount of money when you could have had a show and double, triple, quadrupled what you gave out working with somebody real. Okay, y'all better invest in these Black content creators.
Lex, this is so frustrating to me, and I'm going to show everybody his filmography so that y'all just don't think that I'm just up here hating on the sideline. Let me show you his filmography. Okay, let me show you this bull jive. This is what he's famous for: Ronin in 2013, The Gift in 2010, Shapeshifter, which is a short. So that don't even count. And the TV series Conquest, which he didn't get to do with Netflix. That's it. He did a musical. He directed a musical. Folks, nobody Black with a filmography like that, unless you Tyler Perry, and Tyler Perry wouldn't even have a filmography like that, gets to go somewhere and command $60 million fucking dollars. Stop it. Stop it with this nepotism, white privilege, and all this other stuff. Okay. And like Lex said, they gave you 44 million, and after 2 years you didn't have nothing, and you told them you need another 11 million, and they just gave it to you. Then you take your ass up there thinking you the wolf of damn Wall Street, and you got eaten. But luckily, because Elon Musk was running his mouth, you made some money in Dogecoin, which was still another gamble, because you don't hear nobody talking about those exotic cryptocurrencies today, do you? Nope, not at all.
Half the
If you're
people
gonna
that was running it dead.
Exactly. So Netflix and major movie studios, I need y'all to do better. Really, I need y'all to come get your boy me. Come give me a check for like 2-3 million. I got some scripts. I've got some supernatural, superhero, political stuff. Come get your boy a check.
We
Put me up
Black.
with
We
a
know
good
how to
one.
stretch money.
Damn right. And I'm in the stock market doing financial things anyway, the right way. And I had to learn how to stretch a dollar. But all that was said to say, it looks bad for Netflix. It looks bad for him, but at the end of the day, we can't really just be mad at him. We have to be mad at Netflix. And where's the board on this decision? Because Netflix is looking real good in that stock market right now. And what I need to see some firing, not just some firing of the damn um, of the secretary. I need to see someone at a higher up get fired, because $61 million is a lot of money you ain't going to get back. And I need some firing. And I might be selling my Netflix stocks really soon in protest. But I'm up, y'all. So if I do sell, I'm up a whole lot, and I'm happy to get out. But damn, let me know what y'all think about that. Damn, Lex. Just give us $500,000 and we're going to turn up. You
I
know what I mean?
promise you we gonna make it do what it do, okay?
Yeah.
Get y'all some money. Y'all, I know y'all got money. Get y'all some money. Some money. Some Black money.
Right.
That's a lot of
Honey.
money accounted for.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all love to come get this black honey, but you skimp on the money. Okay. Come
Okay.
on.